Hello, this is going to be a reading for air signs. Air signs are Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. I don't want to use these because I don't use them a lot. What do we have for air signs for June 2025, Spirit? I hear a bunch of gossip already, like like a bunch of bitches on the phone running their mouth. Like I'm seeing the different windows of bitches. I mean, they running their mouth too. They mad? Why they mad? Why they mad, air signs? A lot of gossip, a lot of talking. I think Jupiter is coming out of Gemini, or just did, or it's about to go into Cancer. So it's like anytime a sign goes, or a planet goes out of one sign into another, it's kind of like strong. I think that Saturn is squaring Jupiter too. Like they be beefing, but I don't know. I have to look. There's a lot going on in the sky. And I've just been looking at my own chart. I'll look for everybody else. Maybe he's like, fuck everybody, air signs, shit. All that shit they talk. Dog barking, advice from a friend. Look, dog barking, they're talking, somebody talking. I mean, that's advice, that's cool. They're a friend, maybe you need the advice, hopefully you need it. Compliments from an admirer, okay. So it is a lot of talk. You might get some flowers. Where did I get that at? It's another reading. Somebody, they didn't get this, but I was like, somebody might get some flowers. It's too many. So at the root, you got advice from a friend. At the sacral, you have bouquet. Ooh, I like this. And at the solar, you have ant, which is about working, achievement, success. And that's at your solar. That's like your confidence. Like, it's really powerful. The sun rules the solar. So your confidence and your drive is there. What do we have at the heart for my air signs? I think air signs are kicking ass, though. This is what came out, and I said somebody might be getting some flowers. It's secret admirer at the heart. I think it came out at the heart in another reading, too. Same spot. I think it was one of the cardinal fixed or the mutable readings too, that it came out right in the heart, same spot. That's so funny, because look at all these cards. Tortoise, slowly but surely getting ahead. This is giving me Aries and Saturn. So you might be feeling like something is moving slow. It is. It is moving slow. And the tortoise is a very sacred animal. It's at the throat too. So I feel like taking your time. Maybe you're explaining something to someone. Maybe you're teaching something or coaching. You got admire twice. Oh, I got chills. Bread, a period of prosperity and abundance. Oh, nice. So you got that at the third eye. I feel like you see something coming. All air signs are pretty intuitive and you understand what's happening in the wind. It reminds me of the birds. You understand the air and what's being said, you know, like, and how to manipulate that energy. And I think that somebody has manifested some prosperity for themselves. And the thing about it, though, this one says a period of prosperity. I feel like you need to be frugal with this. Hold on to most of it. Do your little upgrades that you want to, you know, because you want to enjoy your abundance. But it's like a period of prosperity, you know. So I feel like this is the time to put up, you know, a lot. Do your little upgrades. Figure out what it is that you really got to have right now. And wait for the rest. Because the more you hold on to your money and the more it grows, the more you attract, because you're gaining more, you know, in the physical anyway. So you're going to start attracting more. Plenty of material things. And this is at the crown. I love it. I love it. We love material things, right? Yeah, so again, I feel like this period of prosperity, I feel like you got all these admirers too. It's giving me very much a Libra energy. Doesn't mean just Libra. But, you know, Libra is about love and the Empress. And I feel that energy. Like there's people that just like adore you. They want to shower you with gifts. I don't feel like you're going to have to spend your money. Look, that's why I feel like it says period of prosperity and abundance. Like maybe some of the things you want to get, you end up being gifted those things. Or you could sell them or barter them, you know, things that, you know what I'm saying, in order to get the things that you want. I feel like it's telling you, look, slowly but surely getting ahead. I feel like be careful with this. Like make it grow. See, the yeast is here and the bread, it's like rising, but it takes time to cook. Like I'm getting that, air signs. Put most of that up, and you know you got game, and you get the power of suggestion with all of these admirers and these material things. You can get, I feel like you're going to be gifted. You can be a lot of material things, so don't run out and spin your bread, you know, on these things. I feel like wait a little bit, play the game a little bit even, you know. Let people know what you want so that they can put something on it even, you know, that could even be a thing. Chair empty. Someone is leaving your life. Good. Maybe that's why you're able to take advantage of these admirers and things like that. Maybe some asshole is leaving your life. Taking a vacation physically or mentally. That's what the hell I'm talking about. Psychic ability, trust your intuition. I love this, air signs, because it's not too like mushy. It's like you've been through something, you leaving somebody, and it's like the universe is like, thank you, finally. Now I'm going to give you this, I'm going to give you this, I'm going to give you this, I'm going to give you this. That's crazy. That's how you know you done left a motherfucker that you was, excuse. Oh. I'm trying. That's when you know you done left a mother freaker that you're supposed to leave. When you start getting blessings from all over the damn place, that's crazy, you know? That is hilarious. I love that. But don't you go back. Shoot. I think you're going to be too busy stacking and getting all these gifts and things like that. You got Advice from a friend. You got compliments from an admirer. Work, achievement, and success. Secret admirer. Slowly but surely getting ahead. Period of prosperity and abundance. And plenty of material things. And then you have someone is leaving your life. Jeez. Somebody was really bringing you down. Like somebody was an anchor on your foot. And you're like the angel in the sky trying to fly and shit. And somebody's just holding on to your damn ankle. I feel like I said that before. What's the heart? I'm going to start at the heart. When someone is leaving your life. A magician in reverse. Look at this shit. Gemini or Virgo. But this is somebody that's very manipulative. They're trying to control you. They're trying to pull the wool over your eyes, make you think you're crazy. Gaslighting you. And they probably was doing spell work on you. This is who's leaving your life. Good. Look, and that's crazy. Somebody was like a scumbucket bastard. I did good. I wanted to use a different B word, but I didn't. I used bastard. Progress. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Something is not coming in at all. It's being halted. It's being stopped. That's what this person was doing. Work, achievement, success, stopping your shit with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. And you was probably wondering, like, what the hell? But again, I feel like all that kind of look. The Tower in the reverse, slowly but surely making progress. That's what this is. And the Ten of Swords. Somebody was doing something slowly, like you were slowly being milked of your energy to when, like, when you looked up, it was just like, I feel like these are people around you too. I feel like you were being milked, and then when you looked up, nobody was there, Page of Wands. You might have a few different people leaving your life. Compliments from an admirer. A Page of Wands. Page of Wands is the Minor Arcana to the Fool card. It represents Aries. It represents somebody that is picking themselves up and they're getting out in the world. They're starting over. Maybe not something totally new, but you're going back to something. You don't look happy about it either, but it's like, I feel like you got to go back to this. Or maybe you're supposed to investigate it or look into it. Something about it. We'll look into it some more. But it's something about this money, your abundance. And that's what this is too. This Knight of Pentacles in the reverse is underneath your achievement and success. Somebody is like stopping your money. This magician. It's going to be a Tower moment for this magician, I hope. I don't know. Let's see. You could be dealing with another Gemini. Pisces, also Aries and Scorpio. Pisces, High Priestess, and then we have the Two of Swords. Yeah, somebody is like just sitting there watching things happen to you. They know, they just like acting like they don't see it. And they watching people fight you, watching you, They know everything and they're just not saying nothing. This person might know about a period of prosperity and abundance for you. And I don't like this with this magician. These are people working together. Different magic societies too. People that This one is part of the high society. And this one is just a straight up dark magic worker. And it's like they're working together. So that's probably what this, Knight of Pentacles is. This one has the keys in her hand. And she's just not saying nothing. She knows it's wrong. Six of Pentacles. Somebody is going to tell you something. With this dog barking advice from a friend. They're going to tell you something about some kind of money or something not being fair or something needing to be fair or maybe something going somewhere that you don't know about. Because this is being stopped, so it's somewhere, I think that somebody's going to have to make this fair for you. I feel like this tower is coming down for this High Priestess, and maybe this High Priestess is going to backstab this Magician in reverse. Maybe that's going to help you get this prosperity and abundance, this period of prosperity and abundance. When you're dealing with magicians and witches and stuff, you got to hold on to what you have because you never know what's going to happen. Somebody is pouring out this cup. Plenty of material things. The cups are emotions, though. I feel like somebody is staying out of their emotions. I am talking to air signs. This is the Empress in the reverse. Something about a mother, a baby's mother, a mother figure. Women in general. With these, we got two types of women here. Two very different archetypal types of women here. This could be a lot of women, especially with the tortoise and the bread, and I just feel like it's a lot of love here. Like someone attracts love and people are trying to stop that for them. Like literally stop it. Oh. They're not going to be able to, though. Because I feel like if there's an Empress here in reverse, there's got to be one here in the upright. So, because these people got to be doing this to somebody. Maybe they're doing this to this High Priestess. Could be. Maybe it's a group, the group that she was with or involved in, or sisters or coven or whatever, are, turning on her. Who knows? We'll see. We'll start at the root. What is the Six of Pentacles with the dog and the advice from a friend? I think also with this Four of Cups, this is you having so much, plenty of material things that you're able to pour some out for the ancestors. Or maybe, again, I got this in another reading, maybe you're giving to the ancestors. Maybe you're taking care of the elders, something like that. Four of Cups in reverse. Yes, somebody's going to have to let go of something. I think you should listen for advice from a friend. Dog barking. This is giving me like omens, like alchemy, like the book The Alchemist, how the wind was blowing a certain way and it was kind of like a sign for, stuff like that. I feel like it's a lot of people that are coming together trying to get, you know, they got to let go of your money. This block here. Page of Pentacles. You got the Page of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. So this is compliments from an admirer, bouquet. So man, maybe somebody's giving you some money, opportunity, something that's giving you your fire back, and then you actually get something tangible. Plus these fools got to give you what they're supposed to be giving you. So I really feel like it's like going to be a series of fortunate events. You know, like that's what it makes me think of, because all of these things are really good. And it's like you got somebody trying to stop it, and then it's just gonna boom, like the tower. I said that about something else where the funnel came out and it was like, it's too much, like the funnel's gonna break and then all the money's just gonna start coming down. You know, that's how I feel with this tower. But it's gonna be like, this betrayal feels horrible. This Ten of Swords. Now, the Ten of Swords, it can't get any worse than that. Like, that's the highest of the betrayal that you could get. And you're going to find out about this. Maybe you know about it. Let's see. This Empress in reverse over here, over your work, achievement and success, and stopping this pentacle. But you're going to get it. It's smaller than it's supposed to be. Or maybe that doesn't even have anything to do with this, because that's a whole different... you got all of these are blessings. That's like crazy. I feel like you're about to get like 7 blessings. Look, the Three of Swords in the reverse. You coming out of being heartbroken about something. That's powerful. Because when you're sad, it's hard to focus. You know, these are swords. It's hard to focus on the things that you need to. Maybe you're going to find something out about this. You're going to realize something with this Empress. Maybe you've been known, but you just didn't want to look at it right now. And maybe Spirit is making you look at it. And maybe you've been looking at it and now you don't give a shit anymore. I said something about my mother the other day. And it's not, it reminds me of this. And it's not because it didn't hurt but I've been saying, as a God, you have to judge people for who they are, not for who they were in your life. You know, if they do something heinous to you, you have to treat them as that person because they made that choice to do that, especially if it was over a period of time. You know, look, moon and revert moon with this Magician. You don't even know about this. Maybe somebody is posing like they like you. Secret admirer. Oh, maybe they're giving you gifts and shit. Let me see what this moon is. Yeah, but I already mourned her. And that's what this is giving me. I mourned the shit out of my mother. It hurt and held me back. So now, I don't care, you know, about anything that goes on with her. I know she deserves whatever she gets. She 100% deserves it, and I don't need to go try to save her. You know? And that's how it is sometimes. You got to be cutthroat like that. Cancer energy with this. Look, I'm talking about being cutthroat, and you got the Ace of Pentacles here. You know, or maybe something is going to come in and you need to keep it a secret. Maybe you're secretly working on something and someone is going to come in with the vase or they're admiring you or something like that. Or maybe somebody's trying to give you an opportunity. Let me see. Give me one more. They're in a tower anyway, so it really doesn't matter. Maybe it's something about this. Yes, 8 of Pentacles. This is about your work. Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Something you were working on for a long time. Maybe you did double the work that you were supposed to even do, and they're still not trying to give it to you. This asshole is still trying to keep your money from coming in. We choose every day whether we're going to be worth a damn or not. Yeah, I feel like something is like so big now. Like all these people are trying to get together so they could, you know, give you your money. I think it's a lot. But you're still getting blessed while this is all happening in the background. You don't even know it. You probably ain't even tripping. You probably know, but Spirit isn't making you suffer for it. Like, you know, it's not. It's making it to where you don't even really feel it. Maybe you've handled this in a way that's so mature that Spirit wants to do that for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, this seems, like I said, the Ten of Swords, it doesn't get any worse than that. And with the Tower in the reverse, the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, I feel like this was happening for a long time. Like somebody was messing with you for a long time. Again, this is built up into something very large. You're not confused, or there isn't any confusion about something, and that's why this Tower is falling. Someone's making plans, or somebody's plans. I don't know. Yeah, somebody is in control. I feel like that's you. I feel like it's taken a long time, though. The tortoise slowly moving, but surely... Slowly but surely getting ahead. Why did I say slowly moving? Three of Wands, Two of Wands. Both of them is like, this is having like control, having dominion, having enough to be able to do whatever it is that you want to do. And the Three of Wands is making the plans to do it. Looking at your angles too, watching your enemies fall and say, okay, I'm going to take that route, you know, because they're gone. You know, like, that's what I'm getting. Someone isn't confused. You know who your enemies are. Maybe that's what's bringing. Maybe it took you a long time to... Ten of Swords. Maybe it didn't take you a long time to realize, but it just took you a long time to accept it. And I feel like you really have, though. And that's why this is happening, too. Maybe this has something to do with your love, you know? Because this is at the heart. It was like people were pulling your heartstrings. That's been coming out lately a lot about people using love and compassion against others. Using that to use them or to deceive them because they have compassion for you. And that just, I mean, I feel like that was all a test for people to, okay, because now, and unfortunately, I think that people that really are sincere are going to be the ones to suffer from that the most. Judgment is here. This Tower is under this High Priestess. I'm still trying to figure out if this High Priestess strength. Okay, I think that she might be a good High Priestess. You can never tell with her. I think that somebody is strong. Maybe it took strength to be quiet. Maybe you're speaking at the wrong time. At the right time with this justice now and this strength. Maybe you were trying to, again, your enemy fell over here, so now you can go forward. It was something I was saying, like you're pushing that one aside and taking that angle, giving me the mutable sign reading. Definitely giving me mutable signs. I could be talking to a Gemini. Doesn't have to be. But Gemini is like the only air sign that's come out. It is. The World. Aquarius just came out. You better, damn it. Eloqua. Four of Wands in the reverse. So there's somebody's not celebrating something, I think, because you're pouring this cup out. This is giving me Pisces reading. Not this Pisces. Was it this Pisces? The last Pisces reading? I don't know. I had on like gray and a cap. I remember I was about to go hike. It's giving me that. You're pouring something out, and this is like, yeah, I feel like you had to care, or you had to genuinely get out of your feelings about something, and that's what took the magic away. If somebody was messing with your heart here, and that's our biggest chakra, and the Magician is here at the heart. That's so crazy. Secret admirer. I feel like somebody was acting like they care and stuff, and the whole time they were just pulling from you and stopping your money and shit, stealing, making you work extra hard. This person, I feel like this was happening for a long time, but I feel like it was meant to happen that way. Six of Swords. Moving on to calmer waters. Maybe you're going to move away after you get something. You're getting something here. It's slow, air signs. It's coming in slow. It's new. It's fresh. It could be a fresh take on something that you've already done before, but you're starting something over. I feel like this is Saturn and Aries, like making you go over things, having towers fall. Like I said, pushing those, people out the way, giving you your direction to be able to go, your angle. Giving me the tree of life with the serpent. And this... And I feel like that's so funny. I feel like you had to get out of your head. I feel like Spirit has been trying to guide you the whole time. But the fact that and you have to go through this. So I feel like the Tower was slowly coming in. You're getting, there's a lot that you're getting to keep you from having to struggle through things, is so that you're able to lightly be able to move on with your life, but at the same time you're able to handle your pain. You're able to handle it. You're in control. You're not confused. Yeah, I feel like you're making plans too. I think that that's part of it too. Like your plans, like your literal dreams, and doesn't have anything to do with this person or these people. This Empress in reverse. I feel like it's a mother. Something about a mother. A very jealous, negative mother. That's what I have for you, air signs. Somebody's very strong here. You're balanced. And your judgment is strong too. It's giving me, you got to do the right thing here. The right thing for you. When you take to less than you're supposed to, or you let people slide, it's so many people that suffer for that. Because we're all connected, and our gains, we all have groups, right? And you might not even know you're part of that group, but you have a gain, and it's like a domino effect for your group. And then when you purposely take a loss so that somebody else in a whole nother group that's not even giving a fuck about you and yours, gains, then... And it throws it off balance. And then eventually it flips over. So everything has to be equal. And that's what this is saying. It's funny, it's four of these. It's giving me the earth. All these people that have been taken from the earth is going to have to The four corners are going to have to give back. And it looks like more than they took. They're trying to get together because they took too much. They don't have enough to give back on their own. So, yeah. That's what I got. I feel like you're being delayed, but I feel like you're being delayed because Spirit wants you to see something honestly and to make a fair. It needs to be harsh, but not too harsh, you know? No, you know, they stole your money and stuff, so you're like, death to your whole, you know. You gotta let the punishment fit the crime, and being a solid judge, this could be a test for you. You could be being tested at how you handle, now that you have the power, how do you go back and handle this? And you want to handle it right so that you graduate. You don't want to overdo anything. The middle road, the beauty way. Libra, balance. That's what I have for you, air signs. I hope that it helped. I hope that you enjoyed your reading. And I will see you next time. Peace.